what's up, War Rapport family, War Eagle? We are back with another edition of Facts or Nah. Y'all know what it is, the rapid fire questions right here from the crew. Fellas, we ready to get into this thing this week?
Let's go.
All right, let's kick it off like this. Pro Day is coming up, so we want to know facts or nah. Anthony Schwartz will break the record for the fastest official 40 time from any Auburn player. What are y'all thinking?
I think I'm gonna go facts here. Listen, this is the proclaimed fastest man in college football, and we've seen him put on the skates and burn some people throughout his career. Why can't he be the fastest guy with the fastest official 40 time at Pro Day? I'm gonna go facts here. I think he does make the record on his way out. I'm going facts.
I'm saying facts here. Not only does he have the experience lighting it up on the field, he's a trained track and field athlete. He knows how to run. He already has the skills that a lot of guys are going to be practicing, getting ready to run a fast 40. He already knows how to do it. Take those pads off of him. I expect him to fly. I'm saying facts.
I'm going facts on this one. He should be fresh because he didn't use much of his speed catching passes at Auburn. So I'm going facts this one. He's got Olympic track speed. He's in good shape. You know what? He was underutilized here. I think that he'll take all that leftover energy and blast past the record, which is held by Jamel Dean at a 4.3 flat for the combine. So I think he'll blow past that at his pro day. Facts.
Listen, I'm going to make it a clean sweep here. Facts on this. Trained sprinter, as everybody has already talked about. There's no reason in my mind that he can't be a sub 4.3 in the 40. Unless he slips and falls out there or something crazy. It should be that. Now, again, we are saying official time because we understand that, you know, the legend has it that Bo Jackson ran a sub 4.2. And I don't know that Anthony Schwartz is going to be touching that, but I do think that he can get a little bit faster than Jamel Dean. So, facts.
All right, guys. We've got an offensive question here. Facts or nah? Auburn will score more touchdowns than kicking field goals in the red zone this upcoming season.
I'm going facts here. Better play calling leads to more touchdowns and less field goals. I'm tired of the kicker being the star on offense in terms of scoring. So I'm going on pure hope here that we can do better, which was piss poor than what we've been doing in the past. Facts. We will score more touchdowns and field goals in the red zone this season.
I'm gonna go facts on this one as well. Again, this is more being hopeful than being knowledgeable or having any stats. I just hope that we are better in the red zone and we don't have to always score touchdowns from 40, 50, 60 yards away in order to be an effective offense and put points on the board. Methodical drives down the field, more reliance on our offensive line to be strong in the run blocking game, which means more Tank Bigsby or even more, quarterback runs as we get closer to the end zone. So I'm going to go a strong facts on this, more touchdowns and field goals.
I'm going to say facts for the same reasons that you guys have, which is not too many concrete reasons at all. But, man, it's got to be better than what we were last year, right? Anything is better. No, not anything. It's got to be better than that. I want to feel good about this switch. I want to see that improve. Facts.
Sunshine pumping.
Well, listen, guys, I'm going to go sweep here as well and say facts. And listen, I don't have any analytics or any data to prove it. I just know that we have a head coach who knows how to take what the defense gives him. I expect better play calling, but I also expect us to use and incorporate different people in the offense. Players that we haven't really utilized much before in the past. Tight ends, fullbacks. We may see a few quarterback runs. Any way to get the defense stretched and keep them honest, I am here for it. I expect to see this in this new offense. I think this leads to more touchdowns. And yeah, we may have some trouble against our biggest competitions in Georgia, Alabama, LSU. But in a 12-game season, I fully expect us to take advantage of inferior competition and inferior defenses and definitely have more touchdowns than field goals. Going facts here.
All right, facts or no? Daniel Carlson is the best kicker in Auburn history.
I am going facts here. He is the leading field goal kicker in Auburn history, has the better percentage. He is also, throughout the course of the past several years, or a big majority of Malzahn's tenure, been a very reliable kicker when we stalled out in the red zone at times. So because of that, I am going facts. We've had a lot of good field goal kickers in the past, but without Daniel Carlson, the Malzahn era would have probably been a lot more worse than it was due to him. So I'm going facts on this one.
I'm going facts on this one. 80% conversion rate on his kicks throughout his career is hard to deny. And while he might be the best kicker, he is not my favorite kicker with the biggest moment. That moment goes to Damon Duval beating #1 Florida my freshman year at Auburn, baby. That was the best kick. And I like Damon Duval, and no insult to Daniel Carlson, but he is not my favorite kicker, even though he is the best kicker. So facts.
I hate that we're agreeing all these times, but I'm going to go facts on this one as well. Daniel Carlson is the best. You just can't be the guy who's, you didn't even really have to get to the red zone for him to be in his range. He was booming them from 40 plus pretty frequently. And to echo what Caesar said, I don't know how many. I mean, the LSU game, he had what? He had all of our points that game.
Yes.
Every single point that we scored. Right. So, I definitely have to go with Daniel Carlson. I have to disagree with the biggest kicking moment. It's got to be the one that wins the Natty. You know what I'm saying? West Byron, what up? But, Daniel Carlson probably is the best one to go down in history. So, facts.
And yet another clean sweep. I have to go facts. Listen, that percentage is unreal. Unfortunately, he was that kicker during a time where the coach really couldn't muster much offense. So we really wasted 4 years of the best kicker we've ever seen. And he probably kept Malzahn around for an extra year or two. So should we be mad at Daniel Carlson? Facts or no? No, facts.
Okay, fellas. Weird one this week. Facts or no? Mama Goldberg's is the best eatery in the city of Auburn.
For the first time today, I'm gonna go nah here. I love Mama G's. Mama G's is really good, don't get me wrong, but my personal favorite is Chappie's, because I can get a little breakfast at Chappie's, you know what I'm saying? And Chappie's to me was just a good little place to go slide off, and it wasn't as busy. I was a Chappie's guy. I like the deli at Chappie's, so I'm gonna go with Chappie's on that.
I'm gonna have to go nah here as well. As much as I like Mama Goldberg's, my restaurant was Basilia's Cafe. Love their sandwiches. Great lunch spot. I remember those days in between classes stopping by and grabbing food there, and it's still there today. Love that spot. I'm going nah on Mama Goldberg's. As much as I like it, as much as they were available when I had the munchies late at night, it's Basilia's for me.
And nah. Listen, of all the things I loved about Auburn and all the traditions that very much were accurate, the lemonade was great. Mama G's, not so much. The cold cut sandwich, it was okay. Listen, Quiznos, God rest his soul, was a much better sandwich place. Right now,
no more.
That's because they were mismanaged, not because they weren't good. Right now, the best Auburn eatery is actually the Hound. These guys aren't around as much as I am. I live down here in the Auburn area, so y'all keep that in mind in the Hound. So, nah on Mama G's, though.
Okay, listen. So I'm gonna go nah on this one,
Whoa,
but with a
I was not
caveat.
expecting a clean sweep on this one.
Listen, I like Mama G's, but once upon a time, when a brother made minimum wage and I had to take a girl on a date, we went to Guthrie's, and I would let her get a chicken finger plate, no slaw, extra fries.
Okay.
Right. So Guthrie's was there for me when McDonald's wasn't. Right. When Foy was closed. When the little Chick-fil-A on the hall didn't stay open past 7 o'clock. Guthrie's was there, guys. And the Tiger Transit would take me out there whenever I wanted at night. So I'm going now on this one. Guthrie's is the best Auburn eatery.
All right, it's that time again for our fan question of the week. This week's fan question comes courtesy of Imperial ER6, and he tweets at us, facts or nah, Sensei Mud is the best nickname in Auburn history.
I'm going to say facts. Honestly, Sensei Mud was the best Auburn nickname I can think of since I've been there as a student. And I'm trying to remember others, but I like Mighty Mouse for Shivers, don't get me wrong. That's actually a really good one. But other than that, we just don't really do nicknames too much. Cadillac has been Cadillac, but I thought that was his first name when I was there. So listen, Yeah, Sensei Mud is the best nickname, at least since I've been there. Facts.
I'm going nah on this one. Listen, man, when you had to get somewhere and you needed a dependable ride, you called the Cadillac, baby. It came through every time. And maybe sometimes, it ran out of gas here and there. But for the most part, it was reliable. So I'm going nah on this one. Cadillac is definitely the best, most recognizable nickname in Auburn history.
Guys, I'm have to go nah on this one as well. That distinction to me does not go to Cadillac either. I'm actually going to go with Braden Smith when they called him Drago. Now, I like that one because he actually did break fools on the line. So I'm going to go with that one. I like that nickname, Drago, for Braden Smith. That's the one I'm going with, so I'm going nah here.
I'm gonna go facts. I feel like Sensei Mud was the best one. It was tied together really nicely. I mean, he was doing the bow afterwards. There's some funny stories about some of these other guys. As much as I like the name for one of the guys we talked about earlier, Legatron, it's a really good nickname. I had to tell y'all the TD Moultrie story that I read later. Maybe we'll talk about that on another episode. But anyway, go facts, man. Sensei Mud, he did the hand-to-hand combat stuff that helped him to learn how to come off the edge, and he just earned that. He had the little mud symbol on the man. Sensei Mud, yeah, facts. All right, y'all, that wraps up another great edition of Facts or Nah. We hope y'all enjoyed it this time around. Make sure you leave us some comments down here what you think on the questions we got Facts or Nah. Anyway, you know what you need to be doing is tweeting us your comments about what you want to see right here on Facts or Nah. You're going to tweet at us, at The War Report, hashtag Facts or Nah, and you can get your question featured right here with us. Outside of that, you know what to do. You need to follow us on everything. Click like and subscribe on the YouTube. Make sure that you're following us at The War Report. That's on Instagram and Twitter.